What does it take to be happy? Is this something that just happens, or is it more deliberate? On this NSP short, Bona Normandeau argues happiness is something we can choose every day.
It's a personal journey, so nobody else can make you happy. Nobody else can give you happiness. You have to choose to enjoy moments and appreciate things. So male or female, I think it's about knowing yourself and accepting yourself. So getting to that loving yourself is you love the imperfect person that you are, and you start to learn to be okay with your personal idiosyncrasies. So just because you are a retired Army officer doesn't mean that doesn't put any restrictions on you. It's about, what does Chris want to do now in his life? And absolutely, you're going to look back on all your experiences, and it is who you are. It's part of who you are. But it's realizing, but what does Chris want to do now in his phase of life that feels authentic to who he is? And not feeling like just because you wore the uniform, or just because you're a dad, or just because you're Canadian, that you can only do certain things. It's really about connecting with, who am I and what is my purpose on the earth right now, and what can I do with that? But so I think knowing that about yourself and saying, this is how I want to show up in the world, and waking up every day and saying, I get to choose how I show up in the world, and here's how I choose to show up in the world. And then the caveat to that is lovingly accepting your imperfection as you bumble through and figure out your way, because it's not like I just decide, boom, this is what I'm going to do, and it's easy, and everybody just lines up to help this happen. You'll be challenged, and you learn to set boundaries, and you learn to ask for things that you need, and you seek out opportunities to really enjoy your life and give. And that's one of the things I love about your podcast, is that you're showing parts of people that I don't even know if they've seen in themselves until you ask a certain question. And, I've heard that a few times in the podcast where people are like, oh, that's a great question. I never thought to ask myself that. And so the more we learn about ourselves, the more we show up and ask for our happiness. And it's because it's a decision that we make to enjoy the moment. So like I was saying, like, maybe this isn't where I thought I'd be right now, but it's where I am right now, and being appreciative and grateful for all the blessings that I do have, instead of focusing on, well, I thought I'd have this, and I thought I'd be here, and I thought I would have done that. But this is where you are, and loving what you have, but still working towards what you want.